Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be taking a look at 7 motorcycles that you'll hate after you buy them. Number 7. Harley-Davidson Sportster S. The Harley-Davidson Sportster S, while a head-turner on the road, can quickly turn into a source of frustration for its owners. One of the primary grievances stems from its suspension. With only 2 inches of travel, every pothole feels like a personal attack, leaving riders jarred and longing for the cushy comfort of a sofa. This lack of suspension travel can make even a casual ride feel like an endurance test, especially for those who might have enjoyed a more forgiving ride on previous bikes. Then there's the electronic gremlins that seem to plague many Sportster S models. Owners have reported everything from random shutoffs to battery drainage issues that can leave them stranded. Moreover, the riding position can feel awkward, especially for those transitioning from more traditional cruisers. The foot-forward stance may seem cool at first but can lead to discomfort during longer rides, making riders rethink their choice. Ultimately, what starts as excitement can quickly devolve into regret, as owners find themselves caught in a love-hate relationship with their sporty steed. Number 6. BMW R1250RT. Many owners of the BMW R1250RT find themselves grappling with a sense of disillusionment soon after their purchase. Initially, the allure of German engineering and the promise of a reliable touring machine spark excitement. However, as they hit the road, reality sets in, often leading to a love-hate relationship. Many owners report a string of frustrating issues, from faulty exhaust valves to erratic warning lights that pop up at the most inconvenient times, like during a scenic ride in the Scottish Highlands. Then there's the maintenance aspect. Owners are often surprised by how quickly they need to add oil or deal with battery issues, prompting questions about reliability. A bike that won't start after just 9 days of inactivity raises eyebrows and concerns about future trips. Another sore point is the bike's handling. Many enthusiasts expected the precision of German engineering, but instead encountered a bike that feels wobbly in corners, particularly when set to road mode. Ultimately, while the R1250RT boasts impressive features and comfort, it's these nagging issues, tech troubles, handling quirks, and maintenance headaches that can lead owners to develop a hatred with their prized possession. Number 5. Moto Guzzi V85 TT. Owning a Moto Guzzi V85 TT can sometimes feel like a roller coaster ride, thrilling at first, but with a few unexpected drops that leave you questioning your choices. Many owners initially fall in love with its retro charm and unique character, only to find themselves grappling with a series of quirks that can sour their experience. One major grievance is the dealer experience. Many riders report frustrating interactions, from delayed parts to mishandled setups. Imagine eagerly awaiting heated grips for winter riding, only to find they're still on backorder when the snow starts falling. Then there are the mechanical woes. Issues like sudden limp mode or oil leaks can turn a weekend ride into a roadside emergency. Owners have shared tales of coasting to a stop in the middle of nowhere, praying for a miracle. The performance can feel underwhelming compared to competitors. While it has its charm, many riders wish for a bit more power and torque, leading them to question their choice when they see others zooming past on more robust machines. Ultimately, while the V85 TT has its fans, it also has its fair share of disgruntled owners, who find themselves wishing they had taken a different path, preferably one with fewer bumps along the way. Number 4. Indian Roadmaster Elite. The Indian Roadmaster Elite is a motorcycle that initially dazzles with its luxurious features and classic style, but many owners find themselves wrestling with a few quirks that can sour their affection. First off, the sheer weight of the bike can be daunting. At over 900 pounds, maneuvering it at low speeds or in tight parking situations can feel like trying to dance with a grizzly bear, clumsy and potentially hazardous. Then there's the infamous heat management issue. Riders often complain about feeling like they're straddling a furnace, especially in hot weather. The engine's heat tends to radiate towards the rider's legs, making long rides feel more like a sauna session than a leisurely cruise. Finally, there's the maintenance cost. With premium parts and service needs, keeping this beauty in top shape can feel like paying for a luxury car instead of a motorcycle. All these factors combined can lead to a love-hate relationship, where owners find themselves questioning their initial excitement and wondering if they should have stuck with something a bit less demanding. Number 3. Kawasaki W800. The Kawasaki W800 is often hailed for its retro charm, but some owners find themselves regretting their purchase once the initial excitement wears off. One major complaint is the lack of power. While it looks like a classic powerhouse, it often feels like it's just puttering along, especially when compared to more modern bikes. Riders expect a bit of growl from the engine, but instead they get a sound reminiscent of a distant lawnmower, hardly the thrilling roar they envisioned. Another issue is vibration. Many riders report that at around 3,000 RPM, the bike vibrates like it's auditioning for a role in a massage parlor. This can lead to numb hands and an overall uncomfortable ride, which is not exactly what one hopes for on a leisurely cruise. Lastly, the weight of the W800 can be a nuisance. While it might look like an easygoing classic bike, maneuvering it in tight spaces or getting it onto its center stand can feel more like wrestling with a stubborn mule than enjoying a ride. In short, while the W800 has its fans, many owners end up feeling like they've bought a beautiful but temperamental diva rather than a reliable companion. Number 2. BMW R18. Many BMW R18 owners find themselves grappling with a case of buyer's remorse shortly after their purchase. Initially drawn in by its striking design and the promise of a powerful ride, they soon discover that beauty can be deceiving. One of the most common gripes is the weight of the bike. Tipping the scales at around 750 pounds, maneuvering it becomes a workout. Then there's the heat issue from those prominent boxer engine jugs, which can feel like having two miniature furnaces strapped to your legs. Riders quickly learn that cruising in summer can lead to some rather uncomfortable leg burns, making them question their life choices. The maintenance schedule is another thorn in their side, with an initial service at 600 miles followed by intervals every 6,000 miles. Some owners feel like they're constantly visiting the shop, which can be a drag when all they want is to enjoy the open road. Lastly, the mid-soldier foot pegs have sparked debates about comfort. For some, these controls feel cramped compared to forward controls found on other cruisers, making long-distance rides a test of endurance rather than enjoyment. In hindsight, some owners might wish they'd opted for a different ride altogether, perhaps one that doesn't come with such a steep learning curve, and a side of regret. Number 1. Harley-Davidson Street Glide. Many owners of the Harley-Davidson Street Glide find themselves grappling with a mix of admiration and frustration after their purchase. Initially, the allure of the iconic brand and the bike's sleek design can be intoxicating. However, as the miles pile on, so do the grievances. One common complaint is the weight of the Street Glide. At over 800 pounds, maneuvering it at low speeds or during parking can feel like trying to dance with a bear. Awkward and a bit dangerous. Then there's the suspension. While some riders appreciate its handling on twisty roads, many lament that it lacks the plush comfort expected from a touring bike. Wind buffeting is another issue that pops up frequently. The Batwing fairing does an admirable job of blocking wind, but the cut-down windscreen seems to have been designed by someone who enjoys a good head rattle. Lastly, let's not forget about build quality. While the engine roars with power, some owners are disappointed by exposed wiring and cheap switchgear that seem out of place on such a revered machine. What starts as love for the ride can quickly turn into a relationship fraught with annoyance. Like finding out your dream partner snores loudly every night. And with this, we have reached the end of this video. If you found it helpful, then make sure to like it and subscribe the channel for future upcoming videos.